special jacket here.
It looks familiar.
Yeah, this is the Explorer that Scott sent me about 2 years ago. It's worn very nicely. I just love this. You don't sell them anymore.
You know, we still do have them.
But they're being discontinued. This is
yeah,
the end
we
of
are
the
not.
line.
Yeah, we have about 100 or so.
You change your lines pretty rapidly.
You know, it depends. You know, like we have the travel vest, which is in our line and has been and will be. You know, for it's about.
That was the original product, wasn't it?
It was the E-Vest that turned into the
E-Vest, right?
The E-Vest 2.0 and
right.
E-Vest with sleeves, and now it's the travel vest, and we made a women's version, but. You know, it depends on which item. Like the Tactical 4.0 had a run of 3 or 4 years, and now we have the Quantum Jacket, and I suspect that's gonna run for a while. It's not really fashion oriented, you know. Although it is fashionable, it's not as dictated by the whims of.
So it doesn't have
fashion.
to change because people are gonna always want it. There, look at see your nice CG SCOTTEVEST.
That is nice.
SCOTTeVEST.com. I should actually put TWIT Live on that just so that people go to the right spot. If you want to see all the TWIT gear, go to this. There, that's
where
that's
it
the real
all
thing.
happens.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Isn't this silly?
I think it's awesome.
It's kind of silly. It's but it's fun. I get to see. I got the toys here. I can do the switcher here like this, so I can fade in.
Oh.
And if I want to do a special effect, oh, that's not. My special effect button. There we go. I can do a special. Ooh. Ooh.
Focus on my bald forehead.
Yeah, we don't have makeup here.
You got to get that the sound effects like Howard Stern has. You know.
Well, you know I think it was it was Jerry. What was his name? Jerry Todd, and he'd have all these. He'd have his little switcher in front of him. It was SCTV, and he'd do all these special effects. And I feel like Jerry Todd here with my toy shop, but it's really fun and it's so nice because I'll be honest with you, we don't get a lot of visitors here at the TWIT Cottage, so it's nice if I can get somebody to come in. So it looks like you brought some stuff.
Well, you know, I just brought some TWIT shirts for you, T-shirts.
So let's show these off. I wear this all the time.
You can give these away to.
Can we give these away? All right.
I'm
gonna take one out.
Here's an XL. So do you want?
Okay. Well, are there any of them that I can open up here?
Yeah, any one. They're all for you. So if you
want, I want to take it out so people can see it because well, I have one already, so I think we should give them away. Here's the. This is the design.
They're 100% cotton. They're not performance fabric.
Nitrazak did the design of the Joy of Tech column. That's, of course, me. And I think did a really nice job. And it's got the TWIT logo on it. And it says, of course, netcasts you love from people you trust. So there you go. And that's a nice-looking shirt. It's cotton is what you're saying.
It's 100% pre-washed cotton.
Very nice,
and it does
very
have
soft.
the hidden pocket up here that you can put your iPod as well as, you know, the 2 pockets on the side.
There's 2?
Well, you know, it is right here. There's one in the front and then one in the back with one zipper. And there's a little separator here. I'm not sure where the camera is.
Yeah, let me show you. By the way, Scott always does this. He puts every pocket. You get a little. Actually, you kind of backed off. It used to be every pocket, right? Do you still put every card in every pocket?
Well, you know, not on the T-shirt, but for the jackets.
You kind of have to, so people know there's something there.
Exactly, and we're trying to do, you know, one of our biggest problems, Leo, is for people to recognize how cool the stuff is in person because, you know, a lot of the features are hidden.
Right.
You know, and that's why we put the description in the card. People don't recognize the degree
it comes with this big, like, it's the only clothing I know of that comes with a user manual, so you know what you're doing. Because you're right.
We thought about including a CD, you know, a full CD to show. But we're creating these really cool 360-degree revolutions. And I've got a couple of people, Tom and George Piero, a Twitter. If Tom can put in the chat room the link to the 360 thing that we're working on right now, it's just a demo.
I would like to see it. We'll pull it up. You don't know the link yet?
I don't know. Hopefully Tom's watching and can put it in.
Tom, what's the link? What's the link? We need the link. Scott Jordan is with us. He is the founder of SCOTTeVEST. And Avila Fain says in our chat room, tell Scott, thanks for the cool new TWIT shirt. It's neat, and I got it on time on Tuesday. But you only had about 200 of these?
We started with 200. We wanted to see how they're doing, and we'll make more if the demand is there. So far, you know, it seems like there's a strong demand.
Sunken Planet says, get ready for this. I have 2 TWIT hoodies, a TWIT pullover, and a TWIT hat, but he doesn't have a TWIT shirt yet.
You better step up.
I better send him one is what I better do. Sunken Planet, since you bought so much stuff, send me an email with your mailing address and we'll send you.
It's a lightweight jacket that has fewer pockets, but a lot of the features that we would have in the other jackets, including
Show that camera there, because that's the one straight ahead of you. No, not that one.
This one?
There's too many. It's confusing.
Oh, okay.
No, not that one.
There we go. So it's a lightweight windbreaker. It'll be coming out in January. It'll sell for $75, which is very reasonable, and it has a number of pockets and together with a hood, and it all rolls into this little pocket here. It creates a little pillow for itself. It's a pack jacket, and we're doing something different. We got some new colors coming out. Everyone's complaining we only do things in black, so I don't know.
Look, he's got swatches.
I don't know which camera you got.
This is the close. This is for the close-up cam, I think. So there's going to be this nice blue. That'll be the jacket. Will be in that blue.
Yeah, that blue.
Or a black, which you've already got.
Yeah.
And then this is a kind of a green, khaki green.
An olive
green.
So
I like that. The blue is bright, but I guess if you're in the snow country, you want to be visible, right?
Well, you know, it's we did an electric blue version of version 2.5, and it sold so well. So we decided to bring it the blue back, and I hope people like it.
How did you start this company? How did it get going?
You know, I was just frustrated with my own desire to carry a bunch of stuff and not look like a geek.
You're an attorney by trade.
Yeah, I was.
What kind of law?
I was real estate and corporate law, but I started a .com called Next50.com.
What was that about?
It was a portal for seniors.
Oh, neat.
You know,
you were just a little ahead of your time because we're all now
social
network. And this is a hot thing right now. Is the older folks getting the social networks going?
Yeah, I think if they would have held out, if we would have held out,
as usual, right? As usual.
You know, I had the idea. You remember Rudy from Survivor?
Yeah.
I wanted to get him as our spokesperson, and
perfect.
It would have been perfect, and I came to.
You can get him cheap now. he wasn't cheap then.
No,
you can get him cheap now.
He was not. I was in touch with him. He was going to wear the Next 50 hat on the ABC or NBC's Today Show, and I got in a fight with my boss, and ultimately ended up quitting over it, and they went out of business.
So you were on the road.
I was just traveling a lot in a business casual environment and didn't have an ability to carry my stuff, so I came up with this idea.
And the first one was the vest,
the E-vest, and it was sort of
that was a sleeveless, right?
Yep, no zip off sleeves.
It's kind of like a photographer's vest.
A little bit, yeah. It had pockets in front, and that's what it was based off of.
Right.
Sort of a photographer's / fishing vest, if you will.
Right.
And then I just refined the designs over time and ended up where we're at now with a full line of 20 different things.
This is which fleece is this?
That's a fleece 5.0 with a clear touch
This is the new
fabric.
one. I love this. First of all, I know some of you have the TWIT hoodies and the TWIT fleeces, so you know about this fabric. Is it a microfiber?
It's a microfiber, microfleece, really lightweight. It's really comfortable.
It is. It's a very fine fleece. It's not maybe what you're used to if you've seen a fleece before. And these zip off, so you can turn it into a vest. The sleeves will zip right off. Pockets galore.
And one thing about the pockets, we took an engineer's approach to the pockets so that things don't layer on top. But you put something in this pocket, it's not going to layer directly on something underneath. And
that's interesting.
I
never knew that.
The thought that goes into the pockets is just extreme because of the sizes. You have 7 different sizes.
Right, so you have to position them differently.
It really is an engineer's approach.
But it does help. It keeps you from looking like the Michelin Man. You don't get these layers going boom, boom, boom. I can wear this. In fact, I have worn this many a time to the airport. You wouldn't know. I've got every pocket full of something, and it's really great. You take it off on the conveyor belt, and they don't give you. They say great. We love it.
A lot of them are aware of our products. Yeah.
This new. Is this the new thing? The clear pocket.
The clear touch, and we experiment with a ton of different fabrics to get to that. Material, and you put your iPod in, and
I got one,
and you can see how it'll control right through. You can do anything. Not only can you see it, you know who's calling, but you can do anything you could just right through it. Touch it.
So
it's heat sensitive.
Even for a capacitance screen, it still works. Let me get the thing out there. Oh, look at that! Wow, that's great. And you're saying I can do? Oh, I can.
Anything you could do.
Oh my gosh, the pinch and everything works. Wow, that's cool.
And it was not easy to find that type of material because it's got to be capable of withstanding wash cycles and, you know.
It is an interesting material. It
sort of feels like material, feels like plastic. It's kind of.
Yeah. Does it porous? It feels like maybe there's. That's really interesting. Wow.
You know, I'm not sure of the properties. I can't imagine it is
I've had
for
one
us,
of these,
otherwise it was
and I haven't
Frank.
used it. I mean, I didn't know that this would do that. Look at that. I mean, it's totally